What's up, everybody? Matt Gajeski here, back again with the Odd Shopper channel. And today we're talking college basketball bets ahead of Friday, February the 24th. Before we get started, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when this and all other content goes live. If you're listening on podcast, please leave a rating and review over there. We are brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, and they have a no-brainer limited time offer for you guys where you can bet $5 on any pregame money line. And if that bet wins, you are turning your $5 into $150. The best way to take advantage of this is to take a look at the board. We're talking college basketball, so we'll start there. You're going to find a big favorite. An example of this would be James Madison over Georgia State, and you're going to bet them on the money line. James Madison is a 13.5-point favorite on the money line. That gives them a really good chance to win this bet and a good chance for you to turn that $5 into $150. You can take advantage of this by clicking the link in the video description below. The legal age for gambling in most states is 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Okay, we're going to look at the Friday board. It's a limited slate, and I am recording this on Thursday night because I am out of town this weekend. Will not have a Saturday video. I will be back on Monday for you guys, but until then, we had to get some greasy bets in nonetheless. And we're going to start with Marshall taking on Old Dominion. This is a bet we like towards the under. It sits at 151, and I think there's a chance that this takes money towards the under throughout the night. First of all, these teams have already played each other, and that game finished with a 73-65 total, well below the listed total. And I checked with shot quality to see what their analytics had the final score as based on the shots taken on the floor, and their score was 70-55, which is even lower. And this comes down to pace for me. Marshall plays really fast, 75.1 possessions per game. That's well above the league average of about 70 possessions per game. But Old Dominion plays slower than that, way slower than that, 67.5 possessions per game. And that slowed even further since conference play started. January 1st onward, they're 271st in adjusted tempo. And just like we saw in the first matchup, teams that play slow have an easier time controlling pace compared to these other teams that play really fast. So right away, that works in our favor. And from there, these teams are actually pretty solid on defense. We have Marshall at 47th overall and Old Dominion at 126. They're no slouch by any means. And I think the defensive side of the ball could be a key factor in this game, especially looking at Marshall. They're actually pretty decent at defending the three. Old Dominion's pretty decent at defending the three. They rank 58th there. And Marshall takes a ton of threes. They're 38th in three-point attempts per game. So right away, this looks like a play towards the under for me, and we are going to go under 151. Getting even greasier, we're going to talk Siena and Rider. This is a spread that's -1 in favor of Rider. This one should probably take money right away. Some other sites have this listed at -2 and so forth, but this should be another slow, grinded out game. You have Siena. They're well below league average in possession. So is Rider. But there's actually advantages on both sides of the equation here. You have Siena, the defensive edge, 76th, while Rider is 186th. But Rider has the advantage on offense. They're a better shooting team. They're 126th in overall offensive efficiency, and Siena is 177th. You also have a stark rebounding advantage for Rider, and they played a slower pace. So seeing them come on 63rd in rebounding compared to 171st for Siena is a stark advantage here. And then you also have home court. This favors Rider as well. And the last thing I'll say here is turnover margin. This should favor Rider on their home court as well here. This is the stronger defensive team. The only worry for me is Siena has a good three-point shooting percentage. They're 90th in the country. But the problem is they're 307th in three-point attempts per game. This is not a great shooting team frequency-wise, and they often try to jam the ball into the paint, which is not going to be their strength here. So we'll go Rider -1 for our second bet. And that's where we'll close for today. It's a short slate, so we're just going to do 2 games. Let me know what you think in the comment section about these 2 plays. If there's anything else you have interest in, leave it in the comments. You can also reach out to me on Twitter at Matt_Gajeski. But we'll have the weekend off, and we'll be back on Monday. Plays will still be in the Discord, so check that out if you'd like. But until Monday, good luck, everyone. We'll see you then.